24 hours to go before the polls open on Election Day, and both Donald Trump and Kamala Harris are making a fast and furious push. Harris is in Pennsylvania today with the 19 electoral votes up for grabs. It is the largest prize among swing states. Trump is planning to hold 4 rallies in 3 states, North Carolina, Pennsylvania, and Michigan.
Now, the candidates in the biggest race in Texas, they're also sprinting to the finish line. You've got Senator Ted Cruz, who campaigned yesterday in El Paso and McAllen. His opponent, Congressman Colin Allred, attended Concord Church in Dallas and did some phone banking before joining a Diwali celebration in Irving. Now, we know that millions of people have already voted, especially here in the state of Texas.
All right, Natalie Haddad live in Fort Worth with a closer look at those early voting numbers. And Natalie, the state is reporting a near record turnout.
Near record turnout. Nearly 9 million people have already voted, Mark and Kara. And to put that in perspective for you, that is comparable. Actually, it's really more people that live in the state of Wisconsin, Tennessee, Arizona. Really, this list can go on. So the number is really astounding. Early voting ended on Friday. In the first week, we saw over 1 million Texans cast their ballot. But by Friday evening, more than 8.9 million people in the state had voted. That is nearly 48% of registered voters in Texas. And shockingly, this isn't going to break 2020 early voter turnout records in the state, but Dallas and Tarrant County did break their 2016 records respectively. Rockwall also had the strongest early turnout in the Metroplex this election cycle. Now, WFA spoke to a politics expert from SMU, and he says population growth is partly to credit for North Texas counties breaking their in-person early voting record.
I think it shows a couple of things. First of all, that voter enthusiasm about this election is pretty high, that there's a lot of interest, whether driven by admiration for one of the candidates or fear or loathing of one of the candidates.
Now, the next time Texans can vote is tomorrow, November 5th, on Election Day. Polls are going to be open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. And we want to make sure everybody knows this bit of information. So long as you are in line by 7 p.m., you can vote. So don't get there at 6:59. Don't get there at 7:01. Be there in line, ready to go at 7 p.m. Mark?
Well, we appreciate it, Natalie, and we are getting you covered tomorrow all day long on Election Day on WFAA Plus. I'm going to kick things off early at 9 a.m. Analysis and live reports coming your way from around the state, followed by real-time results when our results show begins at 6:45 p.m., which is right before polls close here in Texas. Make sure you've got WFAA Plus downloaded. It is free. You can find it on your Apple TV, Roku, or Amazon Fire, or on select smart TVs as well.